Hello Aquarius and welcome to my channel. This is the Tarot Writer. I'm going to do your general reading for the month of June, so thanks for joining. And as an energy card, like some readers do, I give you an energy quote. So your quote for the month of June is by Charles Bukowski, and it's, "We are here to laugh at the odds and live our lives so well that death will tremble to take us." So that is your cool quote. So laugh at the odds and live your life so well that death will tremble to take you. All right. I think that's just about not taking things so seriously. You know, laugh at all the odds in your life. That what are the odds of this, that, of that? It makes you stronger, gives you a thicker skin. And you know what? You're living your best life. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have here for you for the month of June. All right, one more shuffle and then we'll go. Okay. All right. Woo-hoo. We have the Lovers. The Lovers here for Aquarius. So yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. This is really pretty energy. This is about you and somebody else really getting close and loving up on each other. I like this energy. Let's see where it goes. Don't want to speak too fast. These readings always seem to take a turn at some point. So, okay. Well, maybe yours is taking a turn for the better. Knight of Cups and Lovers. So maybe you got some love coming in for you for the month of June. You know, maybe it's time for things to blossom for you sexually, romantically, heartfully, emotionally. You know, this is something you've probably wanted, you've had your eyes on for a while. Maybe somebody's had their eye on you. Let's see what's going on here, Aquarius. And you also have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this is something you really wanted. The Eight of Cups is all about finding that satisfaction after, you know, maybe something wasn't very satisfying at some point. But if this is a new relationship, I think it's something that you've been really wanting, because look at the way the Knight of Cups is looking at this Eight of Cups. It's like you've been longing for this longing, loving thing that you really want. And it's the Lovers. It's real partnership, about harmony, getting together and really understanding each other. And I mean, look, if you can see close, like look how the Knight of Cups is just like looking at this Eight of Cups. Oops, sorry. You know, so it's like you really want this, or somebody really wants you. And it's almost like, I always see this as like a wish fulfillment. I know it's the Eight, but like it's like you're going up to the Nine of Cups. And that is that, you know, wish fulfillment. We also have the King of Pentacles here for you, Aquarius. And this is great energy too. Masculine, could be an older man or woman. And it's somebody who's well off and stable and wants to give, give, give. But if it's not like, you know, somebody who's wealthy or, you know, older, it could just be somebody who is in the position to really make you happy, especially with the Lovers card right under here. Okay, so something stable, something that's willing to give, meet you halfway at least. You know, this is something that works for you, that's fruitful and, you know, gives you what you need and wants to see you happy. Let's see what else we have. I mean, so far for your month of June, Aquarius, it's looking quite lovely. And then we have Death. Right smack in the middle of your reading. So Death and Lovers. So let's see, let's look at this. Well, I really like this energy for you, Aquarius, because it shows that at one point you kind of went off into the sunset. You did whatever you had to do to find that better thing for you, and you did the work. And I think this is your transition. This is your transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Sure, we do have a couple cards here of cups, so that's that indication. Um, but I think for you, there's this transformative power of wanting something more and going for it. And now I think it's being presented to you through the King of Pentacles. Transformation, there's the death of like an old relationship, that old part of you who just, really needed more satisfaction. So this whole line just talks about going off to find something better. And the second line is like, this Knight of King of Pentacles is kind of like filling in the blank where something died off. And here you are, Queen of Swords, Aquarius, you're right here. And here you have your King of Pentacles and so this could be, a relationship for you. Could be stability coming in. This is the whole transformation right here unfolding before your eyes. I think even a relationship could have turned over for you. You realize, whoa, we have so much here. Okay. We have Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Tower. So, because we have 3 fours here, Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Four of Swords, and Death in the middle, what this tells me is that your stability and your structures, physical and non-physical, have been given the Tower. You are restructuring. Everything has come crumbling down in a good way. The things that you have thought have changed you. Put this over here. Okay, healing has taken place because your stability and your happiness, you've gone on the road for, you've longed for, you've done that quest. And all these things that used to make you feel so secure, you've again done the work to go off on some journey or some road for some higher fulfillment. All of these beliefs that you had, all those beliefs that you had that kept you, that you felt kept you secure, all those beliefs that you had that you thought you were stable, well, it shook your world and it came crumbling down in a good way. It's not a bad thing. This is a very good thing, actually. And that's when the Tower came in. So somehow this happened. I don't know. Maybe it was a breakup. It could have been, anything where your whole belief systems have just shattered. But in its place, you received the Death card. And this is what has transformed your relationships, who you are, and it is giving you a more satisfaction to your life. It's adding and aiding in the satisfaction. Okay, so let's see what the Lover's card is here. Looks like you did a lot of work on yourself. This could just be like a reading about self-improvement. You going off and finding what's best for you. I love that we have like 4 wands, 4 coins, 4 swords. It's, it's very interesting. Let's go in and let's clarify the Lovers. And we have the Star. So we're starting over again. There's Death of the Lover. So you're starting over again. This is refreshing. This is, you're starting from a clean slate. And I think it's because this Tower brought everything down. Your knowledge of who you were, the people that you're with, the people you're working with, the people who you love and feel secure with, everything kind of came down in some way. It could have been a real death, I hope not, but it was the death of some sort. And then it brings in the Star, which is this reemergence, this ever flowing charge of creation from the universe to help you build upon whatever this new foundation is that's springing up. That's beautiful. And by the way, this is the card of Aquarius. So you will feel so in line with yourself in June. You will feel refreshed, probably very vulnerable as well, because look, we have 3 naked bodies right here. And vulnerability, what that says to me is that you had undergone a lot of change, and now you are out in the elements, and you are now coming into your own, whatever that means, maybe a new relationship. But with these right here, what I mean coming into your own is right here. You really set out for something better for yourself. And that's the vulnerability, that like letting go of something. Or if not letting go, just becoming aware that you have so much more for yourself, or there's so much more out there for you, the desire for more. Okay, and there you go. There's that passion. There's the desire for more, that fight for standing your ground and really going for it. 7 of Wands, you are the hero of your own, and it's like you really wanted this thing. Look at all the reds right there. It's like passion. You're on fire. You're going for it. You're fueled. You want to be engaged by something just more beautiful for yourself. Okay, and out came the Hermit card. So you've had to learn a lot of lessons. You have maybe sought your own counsel, or maybe somebody has helped you through it. But we have a lot of major arcana, so this is pretty significant. All right, let's see what the 8 of Cups is about. Heartbreak. Yeah. So look at that. You were done with something. If something didn't break your heart, it's that your heart was just broken. It wasn't feeling healthy or fulfilled. You weren't really feeling complete. The 3 of Swords is all about acceptance and healing. So it's like you've accepted that this is, whatever this represents to you, is as far as it's going to go. So you kind of said, I'm going to go my own way then. Right? There was heartbreak involved. That's why you decided to leave. And heartbreak doesn't have to be just a relationship. It could be, it could even be depression. It could take the form of so many things, but you put on your little Red Riding Hood jacket and you headed out, and you said, you know what, I'm going to go find something better for me, something more fulfilling, something like, I don't know, 10 of Pentacles fulfilling. This is money, relationships. This is the long-term goal. And I think this is what you wanted, something solid and that you could really reap the benefits off for a long time, and not just, a monthly thing. And it's the Pentacle. So maybe you are dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. You could be dealing with that, with a person of that sign who maybe wants to support you and love you and give you everything you ever wanted. Wouldn't that be nice? What is this King of Pentacles all about? Okay, well, maybe this King of Pentacles, this is the 5 of Swords. So this is about kind of selfishness. So, and it's funny because sometimes the King of Pentacles can be selfish because he just has it all, and that there's a little bit of gluttony involved. Okay, so, take it as it resonates. That could have been you being a little selfish, but I don't think so. I think maybe there was somebody here who had more to give and kind of withholding, and that's no fun. Maybe it was a business that just wasn't giving anymore. Maybe it was a friendship. It could be so many things, but there was something here in your world that had the ability or the capabilities to, provide you with more than it or he or she was doing. And I think you felt that. And I think that was the heartbreak, that it wasn't supporting your need. It wasn't giving you what you wanted. And it's like you kind of like went off on your own. Yeah. And then, so this is clarifying that. And, it kind of left you in this state of shit, like, what am I doing here? You know, what am I doing with this person who, why do I feel trapped and in this situation with somebody who's not giving anything? You know, it's the situation that um, needs to transform into something more, because, you know, when you're surrounded by your own thoughts like that and you feel like you're confused, you're anxious because this situation is just not giving, it's just not a good place to be. So let's see what this death card has to tell us. What about this transformation? What about this transformation for Aquarius? Three of Cups. So I feel like you're really going for your joy. Three of Cups, yeah, sure, it could be a reunion. So maybe there's somebody coming back, but I'm honestly, I don't really feel that for you, especially with the Queen of Swords here, who can cut shit out, like, you know, when it's not working for her. I really feel like this transformation is going to bring you to just happiness. Maybe even seeking, you know, a connection with friends again. If not friends, the three, I always say the three in tarot indicates the blossoming of the suit. And three of cups is all about joy and happiness and finding that abundant. And I feel abundance. And I feel like the death card here has really transformed you, gotten out of this space right here of these energies. And because three of cups is giving, it's abundant, it's like a plethora of like fruits and drink and love and emotion, and this was just so suffocating. Whatever this was is just so suffocating. All right, let's get another card on the death card. And then justice. So yeah, I love how these fall out, like where there's transformation and there's this new joy and cheerfulness, and things are going to be balanced out, because that's what the universe does. It sees, it notes all the energy of where there's an imbalance, and once you set off to do what you have to do to get the gold, justice kind of swings right in and notices what your truth is, because you have found that energy within yourself and that vibration where you says, no, I need more joy, I need more happiness, and I'm going for it. And so look at all this, it's all balancing out. Let's look at the Queen of Swords, and that I believe is you. And I think you are moving on from energies that, you know, don't really help or suit you. And as the Queen of Swords, you've had to use your logic and see very clearly into who has your back and who doesn't. Two of Cups. Yeah, so it's like you removed somebody here, and this was about love or some kind of partnership. You know, there are mirroring images. So if this is not about somebody else, this could be you seeing eye to eye with yourself, mirroring your behaviors with your beliefs, because now you see clearly how one should be treated. And, you know, if there was love, it's not to say that you're never going to get it again. I mean, as we can see, things are balanced out, but you saw in the reflection of your sword what you needed. Here's the justice sword, here is your sword. So something came to light for you, you know, and you really understand it now. You cut out what is not, you know, giving you all the amazing goodness you deserve. Let's get another card on that. And Seven of Pentacles. And it took some time. You know, I think it really took some time to figure out like what you're worthy of, who deserves you, and where you want to give your time. And you had to do a little inventory and think about, you know, where you stand and how you want your relationships to grow. because I think this, whatever this relationship was for you in the past, just wasn't enough. It wasn't giving you the 10 of Pentacles. It was just a 7. And I always see this guy as though he's peeking his head over the bushes at these two. And he's kind of like, yeah, it was okay for the time, but you know, I think you want more. I'm just going to get 1 or 2 cards on those 4s of 4 of Swords, 4 of Coin, and 4 of Wands, because I have a feeling those are just kind of like meant to be all together because they all came out as 4s. So I think I want to get like 1 giant card on it. Let's see what this, let's clarify that and see what it says. Yes, that I knew it. I knew I just needed like 1 card, and this is it. This is that resurrection after the Tower. So we have where all the stability comes down. It just like crumbles. Again, this is everything you've worked for. This is everything you thought you felt secure with. And this is everything that you just believed and thought. It all kind of got tossed aside or crumbled. And then that's where Temperance comes in, and it re-illuminates and comes up. And this is my back to life card. It's like you're coming back to life after, you know, something that's the Tower. Let's go clarify the Tower. Ooh. Yes, this was karmic, and it was supposed to happen. There was a change in something, like you changed, it changed, but the wheel of fortune is turning. It made this Tower come down, and then change comes in. Let's get another card on Wheel of Fortune. And I think now you're at peace, Aquarius. If you are not now, you will be. This storm had to happen. It had to bring everything down, the foundations of your life. Change had to come in. This is a karmic lesson. And at the end of June, after the storm passes, I think you're going to feel peace. This is the restoration of peace right here. You know, I think, you know, as the waves and the water come up behind you, I think this is all about peace and you feeling finally at harmony. And this goes together with, it syncs with the Star card. This is peace. This is this starlit night where you're just emerging again back into, you know, a healthier way of being. If not just a healthier way of being, better of relationships. You are going to see that things will have changed by the end of June. But it's only after kind of like shit hits the fan and it takes you down and you're going to be like, what is happening with my life? But by the end, it will resonate with you. And I think you'll understand like why it had to happen. Because it's for, you know, your life, a better you. It's so you can receive more goodness for you. It's in cover goodness in any which way you want. Love, commitment, jobs, life in general. You're going for the 10 of Pentacles, and you know, that's what you want. That is structured foundation, and it's giving. That's what you are receiving now, that full blessed gift. Whew. Okay, Aquarius, thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you so much.